What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. If you guys are new, welcome. Thank you guys so much for the support again lately. I can't say it enough. And as a thank you, I'm doing that little giveaway for those 2 Amazon gift cards to 2 of my subscribers. Now, this one right here is the last day, the last video to get into the giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and then comment giveaway on this video or the 9 previous to it. And I will be choosing a winner tomorrow on December 24th, saying thank you again from me to you guys just to be here and support me. I am going to take a little break from content to go home for the holidays and see my family, but I will be back on the 27th cranking it out for you guys. So thank you again, and let's get right into today's video. We are going over the Forerunner Catalyst and if it is actually worth the grind to do it all basically in one sitting and get the Catalyst, or if you should just work on this bad boy slowly over time, because it is quite the grind to get this Catalyst and get it complete. So to start off, you do have to obtain the weapon, which is a nice easy little quest from Xur. Not too bad. I do have a video on that already, so if you do need that, go in the upper left hand corner and it'll be up there. But once you obtain the weapon from Xur and doing the Dares of Eternity, you have to actually level Xur all the way up to rank 16 to obtain this item from him in your leveling progression. And once you get that, then you have to actually do another step, another Dares of Eternity, and get 225,000 on a Dares of Eternity. So that is a legendary version. You can get it in the normal, but it doesn't happen too often, especially if you melt the boss super fast. So after you reach level 16 with Xur and get that item, and then do the 225,000 Dares of Eternity after you just ran about 80 of them to get to level 16, then you have to go in to Banshee, get your Catalyst, and sit there and get about 700 kills with the weapon before it actually is completed. Now, this sounds like quite the grind, but if you do it over a long period of time, it's really not that bad. Now, for me, reaching level 16 in the Dares of Eternity was quite the grind because I only did it in a couple sessions and it still took me way longer than I was expecting. Like I said, about 80 full runs with the lightning rounds and everything to get level 16 with Xur. Now, I will say that I did not do it the most efficient way, which would be technically to do it in one sitting, because the more of those Dares of Eternities in a row that you do, the more points you will get towards Xur's reputation and leveling him up, with it topping out at about 190 per run after you do about 5 of those Dares of Eternities in a row without doing another activity. You can go into the tower or like back to Xur and grab more bounties, but you just can't go do a strike or anything like that. You have to keep in the Dares of Eternity playlist. So this grind to me was not really worth it in my personal opinion. I was more excited to hit 16 for the rock ship in Xur ship rather than actually getting the Catalyst, just because the Catalyst is pretty in my personal opinion. So all the Catalyst does is for several seconds after a final blow, you long press your reload button to consume part of your ammo reserves, converting your next throw grenade into a fragmentation grenade. It is kind of cool, and it is nice that you can use the frag grenade even when yours isn't fully charged up, so you can throw your grenade, get a kill with the weapon, and then throw that frag grenade from the Catalyst. A downside for me with that is it does cost 7 of your ammo to actually consume it and press and hold your reload button to get that frag grenade procced. So it does eat through quite a bit of your ammunition, especially for PvP. Don't think it's going to be used often at all, but PvE might be something interesting to use. But I really think there are much better options for using grenades in Demolitionist on guns and stuff like that. So for me, the super long grind for this Catalyst was definitely not worth it to do super fast like I did. I know people have gotten it way before I did, but with the time that I put into specifically Dares of Eternity compared to the other time that I played well on is way over anything else that I have done so far. The amount of time and runs that you have to do depending on the RNG and your teammates is just kind of absurd to go through, like I said, about 80, 85 runs before you reach 16 and actually can obtain the catalyst. And then you still have to do another Dares of Eternity after that at 225,000 score to actually unlock a part for the catalyst, go to Banshee, collect it, and then you have to get the kills to actually fulfill the catalyst. It is just a grind, and the average bear, definitely don't go out and do this right now. You will have time to slowly progress this and do this over time. For you hardcore players, if you really, really want this catalyst, go for it. But in my opinion, it is definitely not worth the grind. It is kind of cool, like I said, with being able to use the frag grenade from it often by getting a kill and then consuming part of your ammo to get that frag grenade. But definitely damage wise and other perks that you can get on guns, like I said, Demolitionist, way more worth it than the long, tedious grind to get this catalyst. Now take this with a grain of salt. It is, in my opinion, if you do really, really love the gun and working with it and using that frag grenade, then go for it. All more power to you. But for me, it was definitely not worth my time and grind. I could have been doing other things in the game, grinding the dungeon out, but I decided to go for this catalyst. Definitely not worth it, in my personal opinion. So hopefully this helped you guys out decide if you want to grind it out or not. My opinion, don't do it right now. You will have time to slowly do it over the next couple months before Witch Queen comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.